that kind of alludes to that. Speaking of old men, we have our first GM of the day, our only GM of the day. Hey, it's... Oh, Faizu or Corndan? Which could it be? How about both? We've got Faizu and Corndan plotting together for the game today. So hopefully they come in and chat with me. Or not, you know, I can just stay here forever by myself and cry. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be doing that. Faizu, Corndan, where are ya? Where y'all? Well, y'all, whoa. Yeah, what all? Come on. Never mind. Okay, so here's the dealio. Corndan and Faizu. Oh, hello, Faizu. I was just talking about you. What a coincidence.
I'm sorry. I was. This is a new computer. I had to set up the microphone and the headphones and everything and get all this all ready.
Your old computer exploded, right?
It very much exploded. I think the last time I was watching Kusogr4nde was on my horrible laptop.
Oh, well, that's.
And then my new computer also exploded, and I had to send it back.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So
what happened?
Now, I don't know, but now it's back and theoretically fixed. Hopefully, maybe.
Good.
We'll find out.
Well, okay, that's fun. So, Faizu, I know that Corndan is likely going to come join us in a little bit, but I feel like this game is secretly a legend between a lot of us. And by that, I mean nobody is going to expect what comes up here.
We have been plotting this game for a very long time.
Okay. Yeah, I know... Corndan said since March. I think it might have been before then.
I've got a sneaking suspicion it may have been before then as well. Oh.
Hello there, Corndan.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Well, Corndan, I'm just doing a little bit of an introduction to the game because you and Faizu have been plotting this for ages.
I think March, but it may have been sooner than that.
You got a crackly microphone there.
Let me fix it.
Okay. Just like this Renaissance art. It's crackly. It's true. Go look at art, Faizu.
I just want to say for the record that this game is lovely and brilliant, and there is nothing wrong with it.
It's also the renaissance of buddy cop video games.
Yes, it really is.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's really horrible.
Yeah, the thing, like, chat was saying something about RoboCop. This isn't RoboCop, but it is a cop game that you can play on a robot.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
probably works, I think. Yeah.
Maybe?
I'm just revealing it right now. Miami Vice for DOS by Capstone. I think I've seen about, like, half a minute of this, and it's going to be something. By the way, I do want everybody to know that while this is the losers final, we have the grand final a week from today at 2 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be December 28th. Make sure that you come. And it actually is really cool because we've been stepping up the game with trophies. Why is it sideways, Corndan?
I don't know.
It wasn't sideways on my computer. Then I put it up here. It's sideways.
Well, this seems like a you problem, Rosencha.
It's not a me. Oh my gosh. No, let's blame Comcast. Comcast ruining my pictures. So yeah, we gave out this wonderful Kusogr4nde card to Andy. He was the winner of Kusogr4nde 3, and guess what? He's in the losers final today. Is he going to hold on to his winning streak? I don't know.
Is he going to be a defending champion?
He may be, but with that said, Miami Vice is here to give him the stare down, okay?
Miami Vice is definitely a video game. There's a lot I want to say about Miami Vice, but some of that will wait, I think.
Good. Ah, crap. Sorry, I just realized we're still going to be doing it. It's just that I have a visitor coming today, and I believe they'll be here through the 28th. I'll figure something out. I can, you know what? I can call an Uber. Actually, Uber doesn't exist in this town. I can call the one Lyft driver.
They can guest commentate as well.
Actually, I'll just send a telegram to the one Lyft driver that we have here. That's probably the most sophisticated form of technology we have in my town. Telegram!
Express.
And what I just said there was, come pick up my mother-in-law. I unfortunately did not have enough beeps to actually give directions, so it's gonna be rough. But they'll figure it out, you know? So, Faizu, I'm really glad that your computer has not blown up.
Yet. I haven't had a chance to test it thoroughly yet, but we will find out.
Oh, okay.
Well, if Miami Vice didn't blow up your computer, it's probably okay.
Your computer is invincible.
Do you know what's really, really weird about this? The happiest I am right now is the fact that I can actually do writing on something that is not a laptop. I actually have two monitors in front of me. I can have like notes and research open on one screen and a word processor on the other. And it is so much easier and so much more comfortable than anything has been for the past few weeks. With a laptop perched on a coffee table that's roughly at the height of my knees.
Aw, Faizu's a nerd, everybody. Did you hear that?
I am totally a nerd.
Oh, actually, I really need to get some writing done. Like, this is my break away from grading. I want to write a story because I'm going to be writing basically a fake thing. Oh, it's called fiction. That's what it's called. I'm going to write fiction.
I really don't want to write anything at the moment. I've still got outstanding work that needs to be done over this weekend, ideally. So
when you get it done, do they say, "Wow, that was outstanding"?
We can but hope. But it's not as painful doing it here now as it was over the past couple of weeks. So that's a mild relief at least.
Heck yeah. Well, I'm really glad that you're able to be here, that you have a computer that lives and breathes.
I am glad that I'm able to be here. I'm glad that you're able to be here, that Kusogr4nde is able to be here, and I'm very glad that we get to inflict Miami Vice on people.
Yeah, I'm sad that we had to cancel a match last week, but I was more sad about Justin breaking his hip. But even more than that, I'm sad that we didn't even get to eat the garlic bread he made. Yeah.
Miami Vice instead.
Yeah. Miami Vice, this is vengeance for all the lost garlic breads.
So we could talk briefly about how super bad this is. I gave this to Tina to test, and after 5 minutes, she swore at me.
Tina swearing? Wow.
That's how bad this is.
That's pretty cool.
It's so bad. I gave it to NPC to test, and he rage quit.
See, what you should do, give it to Essentia to test, and if she swears, then we'll have it on video.
I will say the one disappointment I have with this is that we couldn't give them the really terrible control scheme that we wanted to, so they've only got the bad controls instead of the almost unplayable controls.
Oh yeah, there are two control schemes. I believe keyboard and mouse, right? Those are the two options.
And there's a joystick.
And joystick?
And I tried the joystick just to see if it would work. And at least with my gamepad configured as a joystick, which works with like every other DOS game known to man, it just walks to the left.
Seriously?
Yep. Which is why they didn't get that one either.
I mean, video games are hard, right?
And the best part is this is hard-coded. Essentially, you have to run the setup program to change it. So it's not even like they can change it in-game if they don't like the controls.
I love it. Oh, Cornden, it's too amazing. Sorry,
Which is why we were really hoping the mouse controls would have worked out
Yeah.
the way we wanted.
well,
They would have had no choice. None at all.
well, it's fine. Okay, I'm turning his sound up. I don't hear any audio.
So you will literally only hear the only audio in the game, as far as music goes, is the title screen.
You will, however, hear audio in-game of sorts, and as the box claims, this has real sound digitized audio, so you're going to get some voice clips too.
It does. I hope you guys like Wilhelm screams.
That's my favorite scream.
Well,
I
good.
think that's everyone's favorite scream.
Scream of the year. 20th. Yeah.
Trust me, you'll hear it a lot.
Oh, baby. Well, good.
So if you want to test audio, have Andy reset completely.
Okay.
Would you believe that from this title screen, I'm pretty certain, Conan, this game is actually VGA, isn't it?
It is. But
And
you wouldn't
yet-
believe it from this.
No, you wouldn't. And if they actually make it further on, towards the end of the game, it actually starts to look worse.
Yes. And hopefully we'll talk about it when we get there. I'm hoping we get there.
I'm hoping we get there.
Okay,
yeah, we may.
Andy's going to restart the game so we can hear the beautiful audio here.
Well, it's audio.
Well, I haven't heard it, Corndan.
It's there's audio here. I'm gonna be quiet.
I'm sorry for yelling, Corndan. Dang it. Somebody just is sitting on a keyboard repeatedly.
So, Capstone, were they the people who did Bill and Ted DOS game? And the answer is yes.
Is that it?
That is it. That is all of the music you will hear in the entire game, but there are digitized voice clips.
That's all I need in my life. Okay, I'm checking right now to see if they're ready. Everybody, you need to get all of your emotes prepared to spam because we need anything related to Miami, related to vices, and related to buddy cops. Is there anything else they'll see in this?
Grenades.
Grenades.
Grenades. There are a lot of grenades in this.
Why would a buddy
see-
cop show have grenades?
We don't know, but
Reasons.
it does. There are lots of grenades. There'll be boats. There'll be
There'll be
fast
fire.
sports cars.
There will be fast sports cars. There will be fire as well.
Keep spamming.
and-
I am counting down, everybody. Spam away.
And if you have game over screens, that will be also coming up a lot.
I mean, life ends with the game over screen called the mortuary.
I'm so
Okay.
looking forward to this.
Here we go. It is starting. This is riveting. Is that guy's dropping something?
Yeah, grenades.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
There are grenades being dropped onto the characters. And the big problem they have with level 1 is figuring out what to do.
We didn't tell them.
No, we didn't. They're going
It's
to
a
be here for a
puzzle.
while.
It's a puzzle.
Oh,
So
yeah, you see those plungers at the sides of the screen?
Like little valve things or buttons.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the-
yeah.
So you have to shoot them.
But you have to.
Well, he's died.
Yeah. So you have to shoot them, and then shoot the little switch down at the bottom here, right?
Yeah,
And
you when you shoot the plungers, there's a little energy level up in the top right, just to the side of the guy who's dropping grenades, and that goes up when you shoot the little plungers. And you need to get to the correct level, which you find out by shooting the switch. Yellow lights will appear if it is the correct level. And then they can finally climb up that ladder to the top. Maybe.
Wow.
They're going to be here a while, I think.
So, like, Xandra, for instance, right, shot that and found out that one of those plungers requires 0 energy. Right, well, she probably doesn't know that yet.
I don't understand any of this. Like, even after you explained it, I'm sitting here and I'm like, I don't know what you meant.
So there are 3, right, so up in the top right, the upper right corner, there are 3 vertical bars and 3 squares.
Oh, yeah, I see the squares. Okay.
Okay, so the goal is to fill the bars to the right level, whatever those are, so you get 3 yellow squares. When you do that...
The correct level, I should say, is randomized every time you play.
It's actually randomized every time you die.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, that's not nice.
So, and the only way to find out if it's correct or not is to shoot that switch in the bottom right. And if you have if one of the levels is correct, a yellow light will appear. If 2 of the levels are correct, 2 yellow lights will appear. So it's a lot of trial and error and dodging grenades.
We have an hour of this game, everybody.
We do.
Don't worry, this game gets so much worse.
Yeah, this and once they figure out what's going on, right? This will go fast. Right, once they figure out what's going on. I can probably do it now. I'm sure Faizu's probably also pretty close in about a minute or 2.
Yeah, depending on what the levels are at. If they require really high levels, then you're going to be doing a bit of back and forthing and shooting. But yeah, you can do this in about a minute or 2 when you know what you're doing.
Yeah, how can you tell how high the levels need to be?
So
just
the
guess.
easy way, you start at 0, shoot the plunger, shoot the switch. Shoot the plunger, shoot the switch until you get to yellow.
And then you move on to the next set of plungers and shoot the switch, shoot the plunger, shoot the switch, shoot the plunger, and so on until you get another yellow light.
Wow. Okay, Andy dying right there. I think he's gonna get a game over.
Yeah, those in the bottom left, those are their lives. And yeah, you do have to control 2 characters at the same time. It's worth mentioning that the controls for this are really bad.
And we gave them the best controls.
Yeah, the keyboard is easily the best controls, and they are still really bad. Like, you would think that this is, you know, how hard can it be to make a game where all you have to do is walk left and right, shoot, and climb? And the answer is really difficult. It uses, I think, every numpad key, because you've got a key to raise your gun in each direction and another key to put the gun away in each direction. You've got crouch. Walking left and right, if you tap left, it's one of those games where to stop walking in a direction, you have to push the button again.
I mean, why not, you know?
And then numpad 5 is shoot.
Yeah.
And then space swaps between the 2. So no matter what you do, it's really awkward.
This is only 1 hour. Don't worry, you don't have to stress quite as much, everybody.
But yeah, the mouse controls are worse. The mouse controls are basically doing all of that with the mouse.
Yeah, and you don't have an indicator of where the mouse is.
No.
And so the mouse controls are absolutely the worst.
The mouse controls are basically kind of like you've got a digital joystick that you can't see, and you move the mouse a little bit to the left to kind of trigger the joystick to move to the left. But if you move it too far to the left, then that moves off your digital joystick buttons or whatever, and so nothing will happen. So you just kind of need to do tiny little mouse increments and pretend you're controlling a joystick, and it's horrible.
And you'll especially see why when we get to the 3rd level, because we actually could not make it work on the 3rd level at all. And there were 3 of us trying at the same time.
Yeah, managed to get through the first few levels with mouse only, but unfortunately it just doesn't work for the 3rd level, and we are going to see the 3rd level.
You think so?
Oh yes. I wouldn't be-
100%.
Andy already
I
got
wouldn't
2
be-
squares. Like, that's pretty good.
But then he died.
Well, yeah. So
At least this means he's figured out what he's meant to be doing, I guess. That or he got incredibly fortunate. One thing that Andy doesn't seem to have necessarily figured out is that the guy dropping grenades can't actually reach you if you're over on the right-hand side. And
Yeah,
no, they
he
cannot
can't.
shoot the
It's-
guy on top.
Because you
Oh.
can't get up there to shoot him.
I think
Yeah,
Xandra is making some progress, trying to figure this one out. Unfortunately, the bars are down. That was incorrect.
So with Xandra with the red dot, she's real close on one of them.
Yeah, the red dot indicates that I think it's within sort of 1 plunger increment of being correct.
Ah, okay. Well, thank you, video game, for explaining stuff.
I just personally like the lava in the bottom right, which actually just appears to be sort of ASCII symbols that are changing color.
Oh yeah, it's like Dwarf Fortress, but
It
lava.
really is.
This music is gonna get real annoying real fast. Enjoy.
I
don't
haven't.
know about-
I'm still amused by the screams and walking into lava. And more lava.
Yay, lava. So this,
Yay.
the person who programmed this programmed other wonderful games like Trump Castle and Trump Castle 3. Yeah, that's right, the casino games based off of our favorite US president. It's like if Abe Lincoln had a casino. It's like that. Okay. Also, Terminator 2 Judgment Date, Chess Wars. Thank you.
I remember that. That was basically battle chess, only with Terminator pieces and not good.
Oh, well, that's sad. One of the people who worked on this also was the executive producer of Surf Ninjas. And Homie D. Clown.
Yeah.
Homie D Clown is obviously one of the finest games that Capstone ever produced, as Corndan has proven. It has the best
True.
music too.
Yeah, let me just say that the music in this game is much better than Homie D. Clown's music, which, when you literally have no music and it's an improvement, that's a little bit of a concern. Homie D. Clown
I
is
suppose-
so bad. It's so
I
bad.
suppose, yeah, the advantage of this really is, you know, with a lot of games you'd say that no music is a problem, but after Homie D Clown, well,
I would gladly listen to Homie D. Clown's music over this.
over silence and screaming.
Well, I mean,
Now, that's
Right.
my favorite sound, Faizu.
Yes, that's one of the
Screaming.
reasons you started Kusogr4nde.
That's
I
why we
believe.
have Kusogr4nde, the whales of the tortured. Not like whales in the sea. Like, that would still be pretty cool if you tortured somebody and they gave you a whale. You know, I'd get into the torture business for that alone. But yeah, the screams of the tortured. That's why Kusogr4nde exists.
pretty much.
The end. Oh, yeah, it's just Capstone has a lot of games that are not exactly good.
Capstone ever make a good game? I mean, they made
No, not Tech War. Technomancer.
Technomancer was good. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no, not Technomancer.
Yeah.
Technomancer was the recent RPG thing, wasn't it?
They made William
No, no.
Shatner's Tech War.
Tech
Tech
War is
War-
not good.
Tech War is not good, but it's not the worst thing they made.
Tech War arguably could have been good. Chronomancer, that was the name.
Chronomancer, that's it, yes. Chronomaster,
Yeah,
yes.
Oh yeah.
is
That was good.
decent.
They did make an American Tale, The Computer Adventures of Feifel and His Friends. That could
Yeah,
be
it's not
fun.
good. Not good.
Wow, judgmental corn Dan over here.
Slap
Uh,
somebody.
yes. Claire, they do indeed have to switch between characters. It's the space bar to swap character.
Home Alone for Amiga? Was that a good one?
I
Wasn't.
think it's the same one as the DOS one, and it's okay.
See,
Yeah,
there we go.
it's-
We've improved to
it's-
okay.
It's not good, but it's one of those ones that's not good, but it's kind of entertaining.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, they have, like, only piles of crap on their list here, except for Chronomaster, I guess. I've never played that, but I probably should sometime.
Was Chronomaster written by Robert Zelazny? Or was
I don't
it based
know.
on one of his things?
Let's see, Roger Zelazny and Jane Linskold.
Oh yeah, it's Chronomaster. Its main plot was written by novelist Roger Zelazny and was his last known work as he died during the development of the game. So they may have actually killed someone with Chronomaster.
Oh no, the dumb jokes are happening in chat. Fine, you can go ahead and continue with that chat.
When do dumb jokes not happen in chat?
Yeah, good point, Faizu.
Andy, as long as he doesn't get Tubbs to walk into the lava, Andy is going to make it to the exit.
Very nice. Good job, Andy.
And we're going to see stage 2.
Speedy
Yeah,
arrest.
you cannot climb up that top ladder because there's a bit of a girder in the way until you get all 3 yellow lights.
Okay, area 2. How's this gonna go?
This one's relatively easy in comparison.
Yeah, there are 2 tricky bits on this. The first is dodging those grenades, because you kind of need to be quick to get up there and get that second switch going before you get a grenade to the head. The other bit is kind of... I had difficulty, and I don't know why, figuring out how to get the third platform to spawn, but we'll find out. And yeah, that middle ladder is incredibly finicky.
It's stupid.
I love
So-
that the person who did quality assurance for Homie D Clown was previously put on public relations for Miami Vice. It's like,
Well,
we'll get our PR person to come test this one. They're like, Homie D Clown's great. Yeah. That's what I
So
tell the
all Andy-
public.
Homie Clan is fantastic. All Andy needs to do at this point to exit the level, because this game doesn't tell you this, is get both characters to the bottom right.
yeah, and Xandra is right about to be on level 2 as well.
Very nice. It's a
So-
super close match.
In full disclosure, I did have a run when I was trying all of this earlier today, where I literally got to that point, and because I was on mouse controls, I definitely went into the lava after I got the puzzle done.
Yeah, I did that as well.
Is it really
the mouse
easy?
controls are awful.
Oh no. How do you even control with the mouse in this?
So you drag left for left, you drag right for right, more or less. It's not like actually like dragging completely. It's there's an invisible portion of the screen that if you're on the left on that, you go left. If you're on the right, you go right. Up, down, like that, right? So there's a portion of the screen that correlates.
Think of it like, as Kater said, like you're playing with a touchpad or something, but it's your mouse, and your finger is continually on the touchpad. So if you move the mouse to the left, then your finger moves to the left, and your character will start walking to the left. Even if the mouse remains stationary, your character will keep walking to the left until you move the mouse back to the right.
Oh, fun.
It's horrible. And Andy has walked into the water. And Xandra has fallen to her death.
No, Xandra.
Xandra needs to know to go shoot the switch, the top that you can't see.
Yeah, you need to shoot that weird electrical device thing that's in the top left, which has the pulleys attached to it.
Yeah.
This game doesn't have fall damage, but it does have Spelunker style falling, where if you fall more than about 2 inches, you just instantly die.
Oh, sweet.
Sure.
So basically, don't fall.
Pretty much, yeah. There's no jumping at least, so you don't have to worry about that. But all they have to do now is get to the very bottom right of the screen, get both characters down there, and that's the end of the level.
But wait, Andy's
Well,
there.
Andy's
like,
trying to get into the boat. It needs
But,
to
like,
be at
what-
the base of the ladder, the very bottom right.
Wait, what? He needs both
Yep.
characters at the bottom right
Yes.
on the
Yep.
ladder.
Yes.
Yep.
So
Yes.
It's like how you finish the first level by getting both characters to the exit sign in the top left, except this time there is no exit sign.
oh, this is too good. This is so good.
Like, everything that you thought would be a good design decision was not included in this game.
Like showing
I would-
where to go.
I would like to repeat that this game gets so much worse too.
Yeah.
This is still at the point where you're like, okay, this is stupid, but vaguely game-like. No, this gets worse.
Yeah, this is the good part of the game. Yes.
This is the good part of the game because you haven't seen the bad part yet.
Do we want to see the
Yes.
bad part?
I've just realised you absolutely want to see the bad part. I've just realised that there is no point in this game where you actually shoot another person. And I have no idea how Andy actually made it across there to the guy.
Because
I
I
think
don't-
that was a glitch.
I don't think they coded it. Yeah.
You're not supposed to be able to walk through that the electrical panel thing.
But it doesn't matter because you can't shoot the guy anyway.
No. There are things that you have to shoot in this game, but none of them are people.
So what happened? Did he just shoot the guy and then lost?
Andy walked up to the guy, and then the guy dropped a grenade, which was then at point-blank range, so it just instantly exploded on him and killed him. And then Andy just walked into the water at the bottom of the screen and died.
Yeah, you generally don't want to do that. Oh no, Xandra, also game over. How does this compare to the Ocean Miami Vice game? Asked Lord Dalek. I have no idea.
Is the Ocean Miami Vice game the one that was on PS2?
I mean,
I
there was
can't- I
also
know-
a PSP version, it looks like, which might just be the PS2 one.
I
That
mean,
was-
this is
the-
definitely worse.
Yeah, the console version was more playable than this. Andy's already through stage 1 again, so that's an indication of how quickly you can get through.
Oh
the
yeah,
first
he
stage.
knows.
So, compared to the Commodore 64 one, this is still worse. The Commodore 64 one is also bad, right? It's something I had been looking at, but this one is definitely worse.
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
Xandra, I think, is restarting the game. I think that she had a sound glitch or something along
Yep,
those lines.
that's
from
what
I can
she's
tell.
saying right now. So, that's completely fine to restart the game whenever's needed.
Yeah. This does mean that we've lost the score on the scoreboard, I think, but it was still behind Andy's, so it's not a huge
And
problem.
Cadis is measuring progress anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yes. I should say this is a score attack, because this game loops when you finish
Well,
it.
we're actually doing it on progress, because
Oh, are we?
Cadis and I talked. Yeah, Cadis and I talked that you only get score at the end of the level.
Okay.
So you have no judge of what your progress is in a level, and there's a good chance that we'll see them both stuck on level 3 or 4.
I mean, I'm entirely fine with scoring this in either way, as long as they know, because both are relatively simple ways of scoring it, so...
Well, since our resident head referee says that's how we're doing it, I agree with that, and that's how we're doing it.
As long as they know this, that's fine.
They're the ones who told me.
Oh, poor Andy.
Will
I
Andy
love
figure
it.
out
I
that
love
there
it.
is no more shooting required, just needs to get down to the bottom of the ladder. Do you know what's really sadistic about this, actually?
There's
Is
no
that if you have-
indication.
Even slightly more sadistic than that is if you have one character at the bottom of the ladder and you have the other one come down the ladder, he can't actually get to the ground. He is blocked by the first character,
Yes.
so you have to move one person out of the way to get the
What?
second one down, and then you have
Yep.
to deliberately move that person back to the right again.
Oh my
Yep, yep.
gosh.
So you won't even do it by accident by just like moving both of them down the ladder one after another, because you have to move one of them out of the way first.
So I will want to point out, right, something here. When I showed Cadis the long play video of this so we could track progress, right? The response I got from Cadis was, well, it's only 13 minutes long. Are you sure this will fill an hour? And I want to point out that Andy has been able to beat this level now for 7 minutes.
I mean, I suspect that we may see completions. I wouldn't be surprised entirely because these are both very good players. If we get to a loop 2. But yeah.
Cadis is right in chat. His response was, I can't even finish that with a straight face.
Andy is saying he got phantom bullets.
Yeah, it looks like Andy has lost the ability to shoot. So
occasionally it happens.
Yeah, your bullets will get stuck on the side of the screen. You can only have one bullet on the screen at once. So if your bullet gets stuck on the side of the screen, you can't shoot anymore.
And to be fair, you can actually have one bullet per character on the screen at once.
One bullet per character?
Yes.
So if you accidentally get 2 bullets stuck, then you're in trouble.
If you get both bullets stuck and neither one can shoot, you cannot complete levels.
Well, that's nice. You know,
they are getting through this first level again, though. That's good. They figured this out.
Yeah, Xandra is having a little bit of a harder time with level 1. Like, she managed to get through once, but I'm not sure she understood what exactly was needed.
She's gotten through it a couple times.
Oh, she has?
Yeah.
So?
She's made it to level 2 at least twice, I believe.
Okay.
Player, what do they need to do to beat the level? For level 1, they need to complete the level and unlock the top, and then that guy just goes away. Level 2, all they literally have to do is make both guys make it to the bottom of the ladder on the right-hand side of the level.
Yep. It's very simple and horrible.
Oh no! Xandra went and died. That's not good.
What are the shields at the bottom of the screen for? I'll be honest, I have no idea.
Yeah, I have finished this game, and I have no idea what they're for either.
Do the future loops get more difficult?
Not that I noticed.
Also, why are there 2 exit signs?
I don't know. One of them presumably is actually the entrance.
OSHA standards.
OSHA. Okay, thank you, OSHA.
I actually don't know if you can exit via that bottom door. I've never tried.
You can't. I tried.
Okay. In that case, it's just that they needed a decoration, I guess, then.
But they're dang tired of dodging these bullets, which is pretty weird because the only bullets in the game are yours. At least in the first 2 stages.
Yes, I was going to say, that's not strictly true. But, yeah, it's more grenades that we're dodging at this point. Then again, considering that you do have the ability to actually shoot at your partner, but there's no friendly fire, maybe they are dodging those bullets.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy dropping grenades is not the solution here.
Hey, Xandra got it.
Hey, Xandra's moving on and is attempting to shoot the guy.
Yeah, what the players need to just figure out is how to, 1, get to the right side of the screen, and 2, how to leave the level.
I feel like I may... I would hope that they both know that if they were soft-locked, I would actually tell them. But yeah, they're definitely not soft-locked at this point.
So, serious query, how many stages are there in the game? 8.
3, 4, 5. I think there are 9.
Okay, maybe 9.
But yes. There's these 2, and then there's the next 3, which are pretty similar. And then there's one which isn't too bad.
Purple water. Then there are stage. Then the other mage stage.
Yeah, there are the 2 horrible stages, and then there's the finale stage, which is easy. It's stages 7 and 8 that are pure evil.
Yeah, you don't want... I don't think we're going to get there, so... So let's talk about stage 8.
I don't know. How long have we got left at this point? I want to
half
believe
the
that
match.
they can. I want to
Like, half
believe
the
that they
match
can
is
make
left.
it there.
Like
if
half
they
the
can,
matches left, and stage 3 is coming.
if they can get past this stage, then they will be able to blitz through stages 1 and 2 really, really quickly.
Oh yeah.
3, 4, and 5 are all fairly similar stages, so if they can, I reckon it's possible that they could get through those. I think it's possible we could see the awful stages, but we'll talk about them a little bit later.
I don't think we will.
I want to believe. Like Fox Mulder, I want to believe.
Good old Fox Mulder.
Because I totally think what's happening here.
What?
They're both super
I'm
caught
so
up with that guy with the grenades.
Yeah, I'm so confused what Xandra is trying to do here. Like, what you're even supposed to do. Do you just duck and shoot?
Well, I think she thinks that you can kill that guy.
Has she? She hasn't actually lowered the platform that goes to the right.
She has, but I don't think she noticed how to do it.
Oh no, I mean she hasn't done it here.
Oh yeah. No, but she has before. She
Yes.
just needs to shoot.
Shoot which part though? Because I've seen her shoot there.
Just literally stand up and shoot
Oh my
at the guy.
gosh.
You'll hit the switch.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Maybe she's
Andy did it.
out of ghost bullets. Oh, Andy is through onto the driving section. You crashed, Andy. Don't crash. Don't crash, Andy. Wow.
So you literally have to do this driving stage, and you need to shoot the guy.
Yeah, this I would like to repeat once again. This has the exact same controls. So if you tap left, you will just keep moving left unless you hit a wall.
Yep.
The part of this that really confused me is that firing doesn't stop you from moving left or right.
No, it does not.
For whatever reason, firing just keeps you moving left and right, and that has gotten me killed so many times because I expected it to stop me from moving. So I then instinctively tapped the direction to keep moving again, and nope. That just made me stop moving, and then I died.
Okay, Xandra is trying to bait out grenades to see if she can hit this boat. I'm glad that she's trying other things. That honestly is a good sign when you're a player, trying different things to see if it's going to work. That's not the right thing to do, though. All you have to do is shoot the crane thingy at the top left.
Is Xandra still able to shoot, or has she hit the ghost bullets problem?
We don't know.
But I am damn tired of dodging these bullets.
No, she's shooting, I think.
Yeah, she's shooting, I believe. I'm sorry, I'm watching both of these streams in 160p because my internet is bad, so it's really, really hard for me to see tiny bullets.
Well, you're being spared from the full experience.
Okay, well, Xandra has died. If you die, you get your bullets back, right?
No,
Wait,
because
what?
they're still on screen.
But
Well, we'll find out
she
here.
can
Yeah,
shoot, so
she's got bullets. She's fine.
That's fun.
Katus, Andy didn't make it past the first wall.
Yeah, it's true. That's not going to be too... Oh no, Andy, you crashed! Wow. Don't crash, Andy.
So yeah, the way to succeed on stage 3 is just to shoot the other car enough that you win. But yeah, getting past these corners is incredibly tight. Oh, Andy's past the first corner.
Yeah, he's making some sort of progress.
He has inflicted more damage to the enemy car than he has received.
Nah, he's received more.
Enemy car
I
is
think.
the top meter, I believe.
Yeah.
On this level, I'm fairly certain it swaps.
Nope.
Nope, it's
the bottom one
the bottom.
is.
Also,
In that
this
case,
road
that
is
is-
terrible.
That is very
Oh, yeah.
not consistent. I'm sure it randomizes those.
Are you serious?
I'm pretty certain it randomizes the health bars as to
Capstone.
which one is which.
Why
If only because
Capstone?
I'm sure that confused me a lot in the next driving level because it was different there. I may just be going mad.
I mean, this is Miami Vice. It's not, you know. Oh, Andy arrested him. Okay.
So now it's boats.
And
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
It is exactly the same thing, except that both you and the target are smaller.
Well, that's cool.
Which actually makes it safer.
It does make it
Because-
safer, except it also makes it harder to hit the other person.
Now, it looks like the top health bar is still yours, and the bottom is the other boats.
I may just be going mad then from playing Miami Vice for too long.
Yeah, probably. I'm just gonna agree with that. But hey, we're more than half an hour into the match. We are making some progress, I guess. I also like that your boat is going backwards.
No, it's
I
going
feel-
forwards.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I mean, you've got the lovely water effect at the back of the boat.
I
to
guess-
indicate
That's,
the propeller.
that's the wake from your boat.
I guess it is. I mean, it almost looks like it should be a boat shield.
I feel like the
I guess
boat at the
those don't
top is-
exist.
The boat at the top definitely looks like it's going forwards. Like that looks like the front of the boat.
Another-
The prow of the boat.
Oh yeah. So there's 3 of these in a row.
Yeah, and now we are on to.
Oh,
I can't decide
no.
if this is the easiest or the most annoying of the stages. It takes the longest because there are only about 2 points where you can actually shoot the other car. At the
Oh,
very far
no,
right
Andy!
and at the very far left.
Wait, can you not run into the walls on this one?
Oh, you can run into the walls. You just can't run into them with the front of your car.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
with the side of your car, you're fine.
Gotcha. I understand now, I guess.
See, Corn Dan, I think we're going to get to the awful levels at some point. I know Andy's only got one
We
life
might.
left, but I believe. This is. I'm sorry. I'm just in silence over how excited I am by this stage.
I am actually hoping that we get to level 8.
Hey.
Level 7 is going to make people think, "Wow, this is awful." Level 8 is so much worse. Level 8 is maybe one of the worst things I've seen in a game.
Yes. Xandra is back to level 2. I'm thinking that Xandra still has a chance if she can get past this. Levels 3 through 5 are fairly straightforward.
Yeah, level 3 will probably kill you the first time you see it just because you're not expecting it and you will crash into a wall. But, I mean, this game really does only take like 15 minutes to beat.
Yeah.
So, I feel like...
the long play is 13 minutes.
I like
Yeah,
the Doom music, by the way, that we have rocking out right now.
I wish I could hear it.
So good.
Yeah, it looks like Andy's going to make it to the next level at least.
Yep.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully commentators
No,
curse won't
Xandra,
strike.
go back. Shoot the crane thingy.
Shoot the crane controls.
Xandra just keeps glitching through the crane, which I'm fairly certain you can't actually normally walk through.
Oh, okay, so
Okay.
I want to point out here that we need to
Oh,
look at Andy's
the platform's down.
Yep, she shot the crane, but
What
we need to look at Andy's screen because
Was
colours.
that?
That is level 6, yes.
Oh, okay, that's level 6.
Level 7 is where things get mean.
Xandra
Level 8
is
is where
just
things get...
trying to dodge grenades. It's a good choice.
Xandra, all you have to do is just walk
Go
across.
right, go right.
I mean, you've kind of got the hint that that platform to the right has come down, so there's something you should be doing over there is the indication.
You've never been there, Xandra. Oh my gosh, go over to the right. Go.
Oh, I will admit, it's kind of difficult to notice that platform on the right appears.
Yeah, there's no sound.
Yeah, there's no sound, there's no animation for it either, it just appears.
It just appears.
I love it.
Xandra has moved Crockett over to the right and down to the bottom. Just need to get Tubbs over there.
Tubbs, come on, Tubby boy. Come and join
No.
your friend.
No,
Sandra,
truck
go
is coming
down.
back up again.
Go down.
Do it.
Come on.
Just,
Okay.
I think Andy is just dying to try and save as many lives as possible for future levels, which is sensible.
Yep, I agree. If you take deaths early on, it's just start over. It's fine. Sandra, what are your current plans?
Sandra... Yeah. Sandra doesn't look happy.
Xandra just needs to remember, in the first level, you had to get both characters to the exit, and the rules are staying the same here. You have to get both characters to the exit.
but the rules have changed because you didn't chase the guy off, which is probably what she's going on. She's probably thinking that she has to like deal with this guy dropping grenades.
That is...
Because that's totally what I thought the first time I played this level.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought as well. It took me a while to realise that actually I just need to exit the level.
Okay.
But I am damn tired of dodging these
But at least we get the fancy dance of
It's a
attempting
good
to move upwards.
dance. Yeah, it's a
That's a
good
great
dance.
It's true, nobody is abiding by health and safety regulations. I would assume that this is because the bad guys went in there and aren't abiding by the regulations, and so the good guys have to rush in to stop them, and they haven't got time to put on hard hats. They need to stop the bad guys.
The only thing that you can stop a bad guy without regulations is a good guy without regulations.
This is true. If I've learned anything from loose cannon cop movies, then that's exactly right. I don't think the hard hat would help very much against the grenades either. Okay, we are back to driving. Xandra is back to figuring out what is needed to happen. Oh, I feel for Xandra because this is really
Oh
a
my
pain to figure
gosh.
out.
Yeah, come on, bring Tubbs over. Tubbs wants to get in the boat. Trust me, he wants to. Why is there a driving stage when you hop into the boat?
Nah.
Because apparently the boat has your Lamborghini or Ferrari or whatever.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and say that even the very basic of a story doesn't hold up in this game.
No, not one bit.
The last level isn't evil. I'm responding to chat. No, the last level's not evil. The last level is simple. The two levels before the last level are hideous.
Oh, by long shot.
Okay, I think Andy is regaining a little bit of sanity. That's good. This is essentially a Lovecraftian video game. Oh, never mind. Comcast happened.
Yeah, Andy's stream appears to be dead.
Yep.
Xandra's stream is still fine, but yeah. That's okay. We can watch Xandra for the moment. We can see.
I just love how Andy's stream pops up. Crap.
That is pretty much the perfect thing for that.
Oh, apparently P pauses the game. That's what Andy discovered.
I can't remember if I discovered that or not, but hooray! Andy is on level 6 from the looks, level 5 from the looks of things. During the-
Yes, this is level 5, the wonderful super
The
fast
weird-
driving stage.
Jaggy diagonal roads.
You know, this is what roads look like in Utah, okay?
Really?
Like, our road construction is terrible. Yeah. Seriously, people dying every day, crashing into, like, sidewalks. You know, you run into a sidewalk, it's instant death here.
Our roads over here aren't great, but that's basically because we have the TT races, the motorcycle road races every year. So the only road work they ever do is on the TT course.
Mm.
Well,
they
so
need to
just
get that-
live
they-
TT course.
Well, they need to get the TT course fixed up every year for the road races, so they don't have time to fix any of the other roads, so they are just pothole-ridden nightmares.
Fun. Also, guns are standard issue for cars here.
That's kind of terrifying.
It's pretty fun.
Guns aren't even standard issue for police here.
Yeah, if you... They always ask if you want to add options, and one of them is an Uzi strapped to your hood. You can just plow people down. You know, you wouldn't be stuck like these Miami Vice dudes, shooting one bullet every 5 seconds. Freaking Civil War guns is what they're using in this game. Okay? No, we've got the technology here in Utah. Just bam, down.
Andy is back to stage 6, and you may have noticed that Crockett now has a blue face.
Why, we don't know.
As do the enemies. It's like they thought they had a more limited color palette than they do, because this is VGA. They have more colors than this.
Are you
With regards to the TT game that was mentioned in chat, I want to point out that weirds me out a little bit, if only because not only can I drive past my old house in that game, but I can play as someone I went to school with.
Wait, which game?
The TT Racers game.
I don't know
There's
what that
another
is.
one coming out. TT Racers are motorcycle races that happen on the Isle of Man.
Is it a good game?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Whoa,
It's
Andy
just
is
very
already
weird for me.
through. Now we're on to Donkey Kong.
Now we are on to really, really horrible, terrible level number 1.
Oh no.
Remember, the next level's worse.
Oh, the next level is so much worse.
Move it, Tubbs. Get out the way.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
There are no enemies dropping grenades here. They will just randomly appear above you no matter what.
Yeah, it looks like it appears above your characters in alternating order, possibly.
It is indeed alternating order.
Yeah.
Which is about the only thing that makes this one easy to deal with.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think once you figure that out, it's kind of doable.
It is. You just wait for it to be the character you're not controlling, move them slightly, and then move the other one. It's difficult if you get to the top of the screen, though, because it will just immediately spawn a grenade on top of you and insta-kill you.
Yeah,
If,
Andy was smart there. Andy didn't wait at the top of the screen.
Andy figured it out. That's good.
Okay, speedy arrest bonus. Yeah,
And now Andy
Andy...
gets to the worst level.
Uh-oh. What? Oh, no. Oh, no. What have you done?
This level, the ladders are invisible. And so are the
I'm gonna laugh
platforms.
if you can just walk across straight and... Oh, no, you can't!
Yeah, that is...
The one saving grace of this level is that there are no pitfalls.
Yeah, thank goodness.
The exit is the top left corner. And yes, you are going to have to wander back and forth to try and find all the ladders without getting killed by grenades.
Are the ladders
luck.
always in the same place?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
That doesn't help as much as you would think.
Question, are there... I'm just trying to think. It's not working. I'm trying. My brain is saying no. Is this the last level?
No, there is
There's
one
one
more
more.
level.
Oh, no.
But the next level is simple. This is the worst level in the game by a long shot. And yes, the grenades spawn at the top, so good luck with that.
Oh, no.
Very nearly walked into it then. And has sensibly decided to keep Tubbs on the level below the top, because going to have to dodge it.
Oh, no. Tubbs time. Come on, Tubbs.
Now Andy is desperately trying to find the ladder back up to the top again.
Nope.
At least Andy has figured out that being at the top will... Oh.
You die if
And
you're at the
grenade.
top, yeah.
Yeah, there is no way of dodging them at the top of the screen, as far as I can tell.
Are there multiple levels to or ladders to the top?
No. There is a single path.
Do you have to go to the left? Is the left side the exit?
It's the top left.
Oh, Andy was trying to go to the top right.
Yep.
Oh, how is the game like just this evil with simple directions?
The thing that makes this worse is just how bad the controls are. Like, this game would be a lot more playable if the controls weren't nearly as bad as they are.
Xander,
But yeah, this game just does a terrible job of trying to indicate what you need to do. Which is why Xander is still on level 2.
Xander could still technically catch up though, because a lot of the levels are super short. But she's gonna have to hustle. She's got to figure out how to make that platform appear, which she still hasn't gotten down yet.
I mean, legitimately, she basically has to do the full speedrun now.
From what I can tell, Xandra seems to think that she's making that platform spawn by having the guy drop a grenade on something.
I think she thinks that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not 100% certain.
No!
Oh.
And not the worst thing in the world, honestly, with only one life left.
Yeah, level 3 would be an insta-death. Because that car level shows no mercy with the very first corner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Xander just mentioned on the stream, she's at a complete loss of what you're supposed to do. So she doesn't realize how the couple of times that she's dropped the platform, she has no idea how she did it.
Yep. That is unfortunate, and that is not surprising because this game is horrible. As Bro mentioned, this game is just really bad at giving you direct. Like, even on the stage that Andy is on, where everything's blank, you don't have an indication of where you're supposed to go. Forget about having ladders and a path like you had on the previous level, where you can kind of see where the end of the path is. Here, no idea. Oh, there is another ladder there. Maybe you can exit to the top right.
Huh.
Probably not.
Interesting.
It doesn't seem likely, but
Oh, yeah, Andy, you gotta dodge the grenade. Yeah, there you go.
yeah, if there's one thing I've ever learned, it's you do not trust any reviews on abandonware websites. Just don't.
Yeah, it's true. Basically, the review is, does the game actually load? And if it does, 5 out of 5.
That tends to be the case. Or I played this once when I was younger, and I'm so glad to see it here again. 5 out of 5.
I played this once when I was a stupid child. Oh no! Andy, you're so dead.
Yep.
Top right doesn't work.
So I'm convinced that 4 out of 5 is IGN's 7 out of 10.
Yeah, basically. And you know what? I think it's completely fine to have reviews that are about whether or not the game functions. I'm 100% okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, we do that with anything that's a console port. A console port to PC, we specifically review it in terms of, does it work on PC? Does it have graphical options? How does it control with mouse and keyboard? Is it optimized for PC, or is it just a really cheap and crappy console port? Because I do think those are important. I think that's less important, perhaps, with games that are 20 years old.
Well, still, if you download a game and have to go through all the work trying to get it set up on DOSBox and such, you know, you want to know that it will work.
That's fair. Most of them should. I think.
Well, yeah, that's why they're 5 out of 5.
There are very few that I have ever failed to get working on DOSBox.
So, Professor Ness, Xander shot the crane. She was actually too far to the right. You actually need to hit the box, not the crane, and she was already flipped into the box.
Oh my gosh. I hate this, Cornden. I hate this. This is so dumb.
Well, we did mention this is one of the worst games that we could find. Like, even with the keyboard controls,
I would like to reiterate, or rather, I'd like to amend that slightly and say this is one of the worst games we can find that is still kind of entertaining to watch and playable. I'm just
The
sad that we couldn't
platform's
get
there.
the mouse
Platform's
controls.
back. Platform's back. Okay, Xandra has the platform. This could be progress in a sec. I don't think she realized that the platform's there now.
I mean, I think she does, but now has no idea what's going on.
Okay. I think maybe she thinks it's a pressure plate thing or something. Or maybe
I'm
that you
wondering
have
if-
to drop your character. Okay, she's down the ladder. Good.
I'm wondering if she thinks that she needs to get someone up to like the top right corner and make a ladder spawn up there or something.
Oh, that would be unfortunate. Okay, yeah, wait for the grenade and then run, Xandra, run! Yeah, the Joker can't get you now.
Okay.
okay.
No, Sandra, no.
Where are you
go the
going?
other
No!
direction,
No! Oh my gosh, I'm so sad.
Yeah, Katus is correct. The platforms and pulleys at the top are very suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, this game doesn't actually have design. I'm sorry, Xandra.
As far as I know, the ladders are not randomized in the dark level. That or I got very, very lucky and they were basically in the same position
Wait,
each
why
time.
is Xandra walking across the top?
Because bugs.
Oh. Yeah, that's
You're
not...
you're not supposed to be able to walk through the frame.
Well,
Well, now her character is kind of perma-stuck up there.
but the thing is, like, for whatever reason, it left the other platform up.
Wait, is the platform actually still there, or is
Oh.
it a fake
Let's
platform?
find out. It's a real platform. So now
What?
she's got to be freaking out because she's like, I went up there and died, and now the platform stayed. So now
That-
she probably has no clue what the heck is going on.
That might
Well,
be because
I don't
of a
have any
bug.
clue what's going on either.
That may be because of a bug that Katus noticed, which is that if you press the fire button without your gun out, the bullets will hit
right.
whatever you last
Xandra,
shot.
no! Xandra! Where are you going? Okay, I think Xandra's gonna try to get both characters to the top right. It's not gonna... Maybe it'll
It's
work?
not gonna work.
I don't know.
I hope it works.
If
I
it
don't think
works,
it will.
this'll be the best ever. Oh, run! Run, Xandra, run! He's gonna get you!
Let's look at it this way. If this doesn't work, then maybe Xandra will realize that, okay, it's a different corner she needs to go to.
Maybe it doesn't really matter at this point in time.
Not really, but I just want to see Xandra beat this level. Xandra has put up with this in such good cheer from what I can tell from glancing
Yes.
at her stream.
The top
I-
graphics are just getting more and more ruined. I love it.
Now here's the thing, right? He died the last time, and now the thing's not back. So the only thing
Or
that has
is
to
it?
be the
Andy
thing
is
that
through.
made it-
Andy is through. Andy is on the final level.
Yes, this is the final level. So
But yeah,
what's
I
the trick
love
with
this.
this?
There is no trick. You just go to the top.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
I mean, that's a trick. Going up. It's a trick for me, okay?
But yeah, I love the corrupted graphics we're getting on Xandra's screen because of terrible collision detection. Letting her walk through to an area where characters aren't meant to be.
This is a very special game that, honestly, I bet both players will be very happy when it's over.
and you know what? Andy's gonna come and he's gonna be like, yeah, that was all right.
Oh, you know he's going to, stupid Andy. Ugh. Always saying that our games are good.
But I can definitely give him a game that even he will not think is alright. It just won't be much fun to watch.
I shouldn't call our players stupid, but I feel like I've earned the right with Andy. I
I
don't know
feel
what
like
happened to
I-
his dude.
I feel like anyone who signs up for Kusogr4nde deserves the appellation of being stupid. And yeah, the color palette is still messed up.
Oh
So
no,
now-
does it get more difficult?
Not that I noticed. I didn't play too far into the second loop, but it seemed to be pretty much the same.
I'm pretty sure that guy was choking on pie. Like,
Oh hey, yeah, as RBW pointed out, one of the shields is filled in. Maybe to truly finish this game, you need to beat it 3 or 4 times.
are you serious? Oh no.
Like, as I say, I haven't noticed this getting any more difficult when I played the second loop, but I don't know.
Wait, Xander might be real close to beating it.
Sandra, bottom right.
Just rain.
Sandra, bottom
You
right.
got, like,
Sandra has one character in a good position. Just needs Tubbs to move down the bottom right
Tubbs!
ladder now, and then no.
Yeah, I think she's just trying to follow the rules of the first stage of making the dude disappear. But where's he gonna go? He doesn't have a platform to the left or to the right.
No, but as we've noticed, everyone in this game can apparently walk on thin air up on the top there, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
stupid people, stupid characters. Yeah, float and everything. I never saw that in Miami Vice. Then, like, their skin's plastered on the wall. This is a very
now if you
gruesome
look-
game.
you can actually see the bullet on Xander's screen in the right on the left-hand side of the screen, like in the middle of that top ladder.
Oh yeah, I see it right there. Okay, go,
because that
Xandra.
won't despawn. Rocket can't fire.
Oh.
This
So
is
there's
so dumb.
she's noticed that Crockett can't climb down the ladder while Tubbs is there. So is she?
Oh my gosh!
nearly-
To the
she
right!
thinks-
To the
She
right!
thinks it's she thinks it's that speedboat, but it's the one to the right. If she
To the
just
right.
moves them,
Keep going to the right. Keep going to the
both
right.
to
Get
right.
closer.
Come on,
She's so angry. She's so angry.
come on, Xandra, I believe in you.
Just keep going to the right.
Come on, personal
No!
victory. Personal. No! Personal victory, Xandra. Go back and get a personal victory. Oh, no. Oh, no personal Well, she got a personal victory for making the top look amazing. Okay.
Yeah,
Bring Tubbs
the
back.
top does look
Oh,
fabulous.
Tubbs is coming back. Tubbs is coming back. Okay. Now,
Yeah, we did it.
oh my gosh!
Yes.
She is so not okay with this.
And now she's going to smash directly into a wall.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, I'm so happy that Xandra did that.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
So pleased.
I'm so sad but happy at the same time because this is butts. Also,
Yeah,
Xandra doesn't realize that you can touch the sides. Touching sides is
I-
fine.
Is she able to? Okay, she is. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I'm just so happy that Xandra got through that.
Oh my gosh.
I consider that a moral victory of sorts. Like, regardless of how the match turned out, you know, getting through that stage after that much time and still being in, from what I can tell, is relatively good cheer. That's incredible.
Yeah, I've known people who have quit earlier than that with certain games.
Yep.
And on better games too.
I mean, Corndan and I kind of had an idea that if both people were stuck on like stage 1 after 20 or 30 minutes and couldn't figure it out, then, you know, at that point we might give them a hint. But no, that was fantastic.
Well, I've got to let you know, it is time. The match is over. Andy managed to actually beat one loop of the game. You have to beat 3 loops, apparently? Question mark? Xandra finally beat stage 2, which honestly is the wall for pretty much everybody who plays this.
We have an Andy in chat.
Oh, hello there, Andy.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, that was an experience.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, let me bring... There we go. Xandra's in here too. Hello there, Xandra.
Hello.
Hi, what's up?
We're sorry. Okay, I'm sorry for
No, we're not.
Faizu and Corndan.
I'm not sorry, but I am so happy that you got through that stage at the end. I
Yeah.
was so pleased you made it.
That's where I said that's bullcrap, by the way.
Yeah, I figured. So I
Yeah.
need to know, what made the other platform appear?
Shooting
when
the
you
crane.
shoot the console.
Yeah, you shoot the console.
That's it?
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I made that
never-
platform appear immediately, and then I'm like, what do I do now? Now what?
Yeah,
So-
but then and you can't even make both of them like one of them can't climb down the ladder if the other one's under him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
So
I learned
you
that
Which
too.
is
literally
makes it
have
so
to
much
move
worse.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to move one person out of the way of the finish position to get the other person there. It's ridiculous.
It's pretty rude.
Yeah, one
didn't-
thing that I usually suggest to people is think, okay, the people making this game actually had a brain and actually had design, but it really doesn't apply to this game.
No.
Yeah, and what hurt the most is I didn't know what I was supposed to do. So like, are you supposed to like get at the guy? Like no, you're just supposed to have both characters be on the bottom right of the screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
The game is
Yep.
really bad at giving you any sort of direction as
I-
to what you're supposed to be doing or where
I
you're
mean,
going to go.
I accidentally walked on the sky. That was cool.
Yeah,
Sounds
Yeah,
good
yeah,
too.
okay.
Xandra got both characters to the very top right.
Yeah, Xandra also managed to completely glitch out the graphics along the top of the screen, which was fantastic.
Oh, it was beautiful. And it turns out
Yeah.
that if you glitch it out quite a bit for some reason, the platform on the right stays there. It-
No. Oh, that's a
didn't
whole
despawn.
different glitch.
Yeah, I don't know why
Oh.
that happened.
So if you die, right, and you come back and you fire the gun without putting it in like the gun out position, it
That's what makes
just
the phantom bullet.
it just shoots the phantom bullet at whatever you shot last.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. That's how you accidentally make it so you can't shoot anymore. I've done that before several times.
Okay, so that's why I couldn't shoot anymore. It's not because I ran out of bullets. It's because I accidentally shot without holding the gun out.
It's because this game is bad.
This game is
And-
this
and
game
so-
is really bad. Just be glad you didn't make it to level 8.
Is that the invisible level?
The invisible
Yeah,
level.
that's the level where you can't see the platforms or the ladders.
Oh,
So-
that sounds like it sucks. You made it to level 14? Wow.
Yeah.
Level 14.
Level 14. How many levels are there?
I think it was.
Well, it loops after 9.
Dang! Congratulations.
well,
yeah.
3 of them were just auto scrollers, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Xandra
yeah,
did
yeah.
make it to the
Spy
first one.
Hunter.
Honestly, give another 5 minutes or maybe even another 8 minutes, Xandra could have caught up to you.
I feel like that at that point, with another 8 minutes or so, Xandra made it up to stage 7.
Yeah,
Probably.
at
Yeah.
the least, yeah.
That's always my problem. If I can't parse what's happening, I easily get stuck. If it's just this is hard, then all right, sure, I'll just do it.
So, is it me, or is if you get a bad ladder configuration, that invisible level is impossible?
Are the ladders randomized?
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
sure.
pretty sure it's always possible, Andy, but the problem is knowing what the heck is going on.
Well, that's
And
the thing.
by
I
the time-
understood what was going on, but the problem was if you're at the top, you can't outrun a grenade.
Exactly. That's what I.
Yeah,
you
That's
know.
why I'm wondering if a bad configuration gets just unwinnable because you're on the right side of the screen. You can't run all the way to the left with both characters.
I've played that level a few times and I've never seen it with there being no ladder on the left of the screen. I know that they are sometimes.
the first time I got to the
super
top
finicky,
level,
though.
the ladder's on the right.
Oh, baby. Yeah,
So
it,
I tried moving to the top right in that case, and it didn't work. And
Yep,
was
I
like,
saw
oh.
that.
Yeah, I saw that.
I have a question. What do the shields do? Why do I have 3 shields in the HUD? What is
That
Yeah,
that?
bro.
That represents the loops, I think, because
Yep.
one of them was filled in after I made it past level 9.
Okay.
Oh,
That-
yeah.
That
When you
seems
got
to be a happy
congratulated by the guy from the Blue Man Group.
Yeah, the chief became very sick.
The graphics kind of corrupt when you get to stage 6.
He
for
went to
some reason.
Willy Wonka and just, you know, ate the blueberry stuff, you know?
He joined the Blue Man group.
Yeah. Yeah, the color palette gets pretty intense starting on level 6. You should definitely play until at least then to see it.
It genuinely, now that you've beaten level 2, it would not take you long to get to level 6 because you've just basically got 3 vehicle auto scrollers in a row.
Level 3 kind of sucks.
Wow.
Level 3 kind of sucks until you understand how to dodge the first turn.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can
Level-
hit the
level
walls,
3
by the
is-
way, with no problem. Just don't get a head-on collision.
Yeah. I
Oh,
noticed
fair
that.
enough. As you like drive through some sort of like concrete factory or whatever.
Yeah. So we
A
do
concrete factory.
The beautiful streets of Miami.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what it looks like.
Nothing else.
Then the beautiful
Just the
river of
streets.
Miami.
you guys missed out on the very best controls in this game because we couldn't make them work on that level.
Yeah.
Like at
I'm
all?
so sad
Wait,
about that.
Like, pretty much.
We couldn't find a way to shoot using mouse controls on the driving stages.
Oh, you can actually aim your gun with the mouse? That would have been so
no.
helpful.
No.
The entire game is controlled with the mouse.
Oh,
Oh.
You almost
It
have
is-
to.
Yeah.
It is actually, it's worse than it sounds.
no! Like you have a cursor, or no? It's just like you
No.
move mouse
No.
left, you move mouse. Oh wow, okay, yeah, that's
No,
incredible.
but here's the thing. It's not just you move your mouse left or right. Like trying to climb up like the ladders.
The ladders,
If your mouse is like too far up, right, you just like stop.
Oh no!
It's like
and there's-
it's like you're using it's like there's an invisible digital joystick with the mouse. And you're just kind of moving it onto sort of a move up button or a move down button or whatever. And if you move it too far off that, then you just stop.
I love it.
But the game doesn't tell you like where that region is you have to be. So
Yeah.
you'll just be like randomly like walking and then suddenly stop.
Yeah.
And on like the first stage where you're shooting the little plungers, if you swap characters, sometimes they just walk.
Yeah, you'll just walk straight into the lava.
Why not?
We really wanted to give you those controls, but we couldn't find a way to shoot on the driving stages, which is what you need to do on the driving stages. So you got the keyboard controls instead, which are also really bad.
Yeah, at least I got pretty good at that game of like Pistol Mastermind.
Here's the deal. Send it over to
Yes.
me. I want to see if I can figure it out.
Okay, I will.
Okay. Happily.
Like, I'm not going to do it right now. I've got other things to do with my life.
Do you? 'Cause I don't think you do.
Yeah, Justin is broken. He
Oh.
fell
This will help-
cooking
wait,
pasta. I got to
this-
go help him.
But this will help cheer Justin up and heal his soul by watching you fail out the mouse controls that I just sent you.
I don't think I'm gonna do that. I played this game enough.
We'll go ahead and do it in private.
I ain't
It'll be an us thing.
Andy, I felt like I'd played this game enough after playing it for about 10 minutes, and then this afternoon I played it for about another 2 or 3 further hours with both keyboard and mouse controls just to try and make things work. So I feel your pain.
So I will point out that I gave this to Tina Hacks to try on this, right, on the mouse controls. And Tina played it for 5 minutes and then just swore at me.
Yeah. Yeah, just a bit. Well, seriously,
I'm glad I survived, but if this game was gonna be the death of me, my tombstone would totally say speedy arrest bonus of 69. Nice job.
yeah, let's go ahead and get a tombstone then for Xandra because you're out.
Oh yeah.
Be sure you do hit me up
Yes.
though. I'll give you up to $50 of games on Steam as well as Neil Breen's Twisted Pair. Not a total loss because Neil Breen is a win for everybody.
Oh boy.
Nice.
So, do you have any words for your tombstone?
Yes. Let's keep playing wonderful games together. And
That's wholesome.
can you add a little heart at the end, like a less than 3?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Thank you so much.
Yay, video games.
Yeah, they're great. They're
Yeah.
like they're important and sometimes they're awful, but we learn from them and we have
It's-
good times together because of them. And isn't that like what this is all about?
Oh, yeah. By the way, I want everybody to know that our grand finals is going to be next weekend, Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Andy is going up against Glitchwitch. Glitchwitch has been undefeatable, and we are doing the best 2 out of 3, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, Andy, get ready for that match.